Hello, my name is Justin Keefe, and my email is jkeef005@fiu.edu. This is for the Senior Project Summer Class 4911, and this is the explanation of my state chart diagram for how the MQ05 wizard open and closes orders. Okay, so first, I will show you the chart. I modified the chart because I felt like my chart might have had some issues, some errors. I wanted to make it more I just wanted to make it better. I thought this was a better design. I thought the other way didn't necessarily capture the state of the diagram as well. I didn't feel like it captured the essence of the wizard as well, so I made this new one, and I think this one is a lot better than the last one. Okay, let's open these side by side. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Now, let's leave it there. Okay, perfect. So, this is the state chart diagram and how it begins. First, this purple circle represents the initial state, where nothing's happening. And this represents the on-tick function. What happens in the on-tick function is every time a price changes, there's a tick. And what will happen is, this will happen. If there is allowed for processing, it'll process. If it can't refresh, it'll return. And then this state chart diagram will never start. Processing is where the state chart diagram begins on this check position state. And here is the piece of code. First, what the processing function does is it sets the direction by taking your trading signals, which way they vote. That's what direction decides whether to go open a buy order or open a close order. So first we check the position. We do the select position, which represents a few things represent this check position. So first we check if there's a current open position, and that is represented by this line here. It doesn't differentiate between buy or sell. It doesn't matter for this one. So what happens is the current open position signal, which is select position here. We check if we can reverse, we check if we can close or modify. If we can't close it, we modify, and that's represented here. If we can reverse, we check reverse, we go to the hedging phase, and then we'll be buying and selling. This open position does not matter if it's a buy or sell. Then the signal, we'll check if we can close it. That's why signal to close first, and then signal to modify it. If we can't close it, we try to modify it. And then, we check if we can hedge, and if we can hedge, we do it. So that represents this select position function right here. Then, we go to the pending orders. The pending orders are on this right side. So if we have any orders open, that's represented here. Total orders placed pending orders greater than 0. That means we have some pending orders on the queue. So what we do is we go to this placed by pending orders state. This placed by pending order state is represented by this piece of code right here. We check if we can delete or modify the position, and if we can, that means the placed pending order was a buy order. And if we can't do anything more with it, we go right back to the check position signal, and we do this all over again. If the placed pending order wasn't a buy order, we go to this place sell pending order. We try to modify or delete it also, and we modify or delete until whichever one we do, and after we're done with it, we go right back to check position again. Check position, I'm saying it's used for multiple things because I use it for this orders total. This beginning part, this for loop, also represents check position. And then this select position also is represented by check position. That's why I changed it from no current orders, because I felt like no current orders, you could start an expert advisor after code is, like, there could already be orders open, and then you start an expert advisor, so no current orders, you don't really have that as often as you think. That's why I felt like a check position state was a lot better. So, what would happen is if we don't have any open positions and we don't have any place pending positions right now, we would go to this open order state represented by check open down here. We would see no open order detected, that signal, which would be represented by neither of these two pieces of code being executed because there was no pending order and there was no open orders. So we go to this check open. In C, we attempt to open a pending current order to buy or sell. Whichever one we can open, we try to open. And then it returns to that an order signal. A new order was open for buy or sell. And then boom, we go back to check position. On the next tick, we do this all over again. We check, let's say we opened a current position to buy now. Then we would go on the next tick, we would check position, see that we have an open position, and then we do this side. And we check if we could hedge. And we keep doing this over and over and over and over again. I think this state chart diagram is the definitive one. I think it's the best one. If you have any questions, I hope this cleared things up. I changed the last one because I felt like, we didn't really need to have a difference between buy or sell because really the code doesn't differentiate between buy and sell. So that's why I made it like this. If there's any questions, comments, concern, please get back to me. I worked hard on this one. I changed it. I thought, the last one, it was good, but I felt like it was I feel like this one's a lot more simple. Just 3 steps. We either have an open position, I was pointing at the screen, sorry. We have an open position, current, open position, this path we take. We have pending orders, we take this position, and if we have no orders, we take the middle position. So there's only 3 different ways we can go. So yeah, that's about all. I hope this cleared anything up. Once again, let me put this notepad up. I'm Justin Keefe, and I hope you liked it. I hope it was, explained to you well. I'll put this on the screen so you can see it big, nice and big. And yeah, have a great day, and yeah.